Welcome back to Pillar Sports, and today we are looking at Manchester United versus Southampton. This is a match preview, and we are going to be talking about different things and the situations about what the game is going to be looking like. Now, to start this game, Southampton have not had the greatest of situations so far. We are looking at them having one win in the entire time that they have played. One win, three draws, and 16 losses. This is currently the worst team in the league. Of course, they have sacked their manager and brought a new manager into their side. However, this new manager has quite a different system. He is actually a manager that likes to press from the front, and is quite okay when it comes to having a man-to-man type of marking system, but most especially he is actually okay with taking the long balls or taking a transitional style of football, while the previous manager was a little bit of we want to play football. And even though I do love managers that stick to their guns and stick to their philosophy. When it comes to a team coming from the Championship into the Premier League, it is harder for you to do that. You have to actually survive the first season, because the stats of the teams that come up to the Premier League that drops directly down is really hard to break through. And that is why I think Southampton had to make a change. And then they made the change, and of course, the first win arrived. But now, the point of this, talking about Southampton, is to actually say that is not a team of slackers. They have really good quality in this team. You are looking like Tyler Diblin, for instance. This is a really good player that a lot of big sides are actually looking at. In fact, Manchester United is looking at Tyler Diblin to see if scouting him and bringing him to Old Trafford will be a good idea for that 210s position. And that's how good he is. He's a great player that has the ability. We even saw this in the first time Manchester United played Southampton. I think that was the first game of the season, where he just absolutely demolished Diego Dalot. He demolished Diego Dalot based on his ability to dribble with the ball on his left foot, show you that he's going inside, but you not being able to stop him. He still has the ability to actually go on the right hand side and actually make a cross with his right foot. He is truly a marksman. He is honestly a really talented player, and we need to be careful for players like this. Same thing with Fernandez, same thing with Ogochukwu. These are players that can absolutely hurt us if we absolutely go into this game thinking that it's a win. It's a win. If we go into this game thinking that it's already a win, we will be up for a rude awakening. And that brings me to what Ruben Amorim said. And I'm paraphrasing here, but in his press conference or something of that nature, he said, "This game will tell me more about my players than the previous two games." And he is absolutely right. Because in the previous two games, we had the underdog mentality. Every single person did not expect us to win that game or even draw at Liverpool. They expected us to go to Liverpool, go to Anfield, and get a shellacking of 9-0. That is what they expected. And then, because of the siege mentality that created, we came out with a draw. And then we went to Arsenal and did the same thing and actually came out with a win. With this game, the expectation is on us to win the game. The expectation is on Manchester United to go to Old Trafford and actually defeat Southampton convincingly. And can we do that? That is the question. That is the question, and that is going to tell us more and tell the manager more about these players and their mentality. Because we know that has been the biggest problem for Manchester United for a long time. Now, let's get into Manchester United. Based on the last games that we have played against Liverpool and Arsenal, we have seen that Ruben Amorim has solely focused on training about our defense. How and where players are meant to be on transition defense, how we start and build up from the back, how we actually communicate and tell people where they're meant to be, and that is why Harry Maguire is looking the way he's looking. At this point, emotionally, I'm like, give Harry Maguire a 4-year contract. Give him an extension already. But I understand that I'm not the one running the club and I cannot be making decisions based on my emotions. But he has been playing absolutely great so far. However, I don't think, based on how he left the game against Arsenal, I don't think he will be starting this game. And that's where we see the left coming back in the middle. However, this is a game that we need to win. We understand that our defense has been playing a lot better lately, and that is good. That absolutely has been good, but there's a lot more to improve on. And when I'm talking about improve, we are talking about the striking ability a lot more. We need to get better at finishing our meals. We need to get better at finishing and putting the ball back in the net. That is one thing that we absolutely need to do. And this game could absolutely breed confidence for these players. If we do our job right, we could come into this game and leave this game with a lot of confidence going into the next. Because Southampton with Bednarek at the back, we can absolutely exploit the three back, which is technically going to be a five, but they play a three back when they are defending, and they are absolutely going to be trying to catch us out on the counter, and that is where we need to punish them a lot more. When they play the counter, there's a lot of people moving. If we can have a really good transitional defense and actually get the ball. When we lose it, we would absolutely catch them off guard. And that is why I believe that my starting 11 will do the trick for me. Will do the trick for me. First things first, I'm going to say, of course, we know Diego Dalot got the red card at the FA Cup. That translates into the Premier League because it's the FA. And so he will be missing tomorrow. However, that's something that I was actually going to do anyway. I do not want him to be facing Diblin on his own. So in that case, I am going to be putting Mazarawi over there. It's going to be my back line. Of course, it's going to be Andre Onana back in goal. We are going to have Mazarawi on the left-hand side and as the left wing back, sorry. In the centre back position, we're going to go Martinez, Matthijs de Ligt, and Lenny Yoro. It is time for the kid to start. I think so. I think he has done very well, and his confidence is right up there, especially after the game against Arsenal. And then for our right wing back, this is where I think Amad Diallo will come into play. So we are going to be going with Amad Diallo. Oh, funny enough, he did try the wing back position with Toby Collier at the end of Arsenal. So I'm not sure if he's going to still do it, but I'm going to go with Amad Diallo for right now. So Amad Diallo will be our right wing back in my starting 11. I think in the midfield, it is self-explanatory. It's going to be Ugarte and Kobe Mainoo. Hopefully, Ugarte doesn't get suspended for the headbutt or whatever. But it's going to be Ugarte and Kobe Mainoo, in my opinion. And the 2 10s, I think we need to appreciate Garnacho at this point. So I'm going to go with Garnacho and Bruno Fernandes. And to start up front for us, I think Xerxes has deserved a start in this game based on how he played when he came on against Arsenal. He started running, he held the play up well. He, of course, scored the final penalty kick. But not just that, his connective play was absolutely better. It looks like he actually understands a little bit better what Ruben Amorim is asking of him. Now, that is going to be my starting 11. It is, of course, going to be Andre Onana, Martinez, De Ligt, and Yoro as the defense. We are going to go with the wing backs of Mazarawi on the left and Amad Diallo on the right. And then in the midfield, we are going to be having Manu Ugarte, Kobe Mainoo. The 2 10s, we're having Bruno Fernandes and Garnacho. And to start up front is going to be Joshua Zirkzee for me. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments about this particular lineup. Let me know if you take whoever you're going to take out. Just put it in the comments. I really want to see what you guys are actually thinking in the comments, because this lineup, of course, is I'm not absolutely sure because we do not know our starting 11 yet, but under Amorim, to be honest. But I believe that this starting 11 is good enough to actually get us the win. And in my football prediction, in this game's prediction, I think I'm going to go for a 3-0 victory to Manchester United. I think we need this, and especially the strikers and the attackers need a big win for them to get their confidence up. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If you think this is going to be a 3-0 win, let me know your predictions, and make sure you guys absolutely, if you guys want to be part of our morning and the post-match review, let me know down in the comments. The email is right there. It is pillarsports@gmail.com. Let me know that. Just send me a video and I will be putting that in the reactions, in the post-match reactions, so we can absolutely have a really tight knit community down here in Pillar Sports. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you turn on your notifications so you guys do not miss any post that we do on here on Pillar Sports. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.